What is going on, everybody? This is Brandon from Comics Kings. Welcome back to the kingdom, or welcome if this is your first time. Earlier today, DC Comics released their lineup for the 2022 Round Robin competition. So in today's video, we are going to go over each of these titles that are in the Round Robin, their pitch, and I'm also going to get into my thoughts of what I want to see winning and what I want to see make it to the finals, what I'm not interested in. Most importantly, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. So make sure you guys comment below. What are you guys looking forward to? Which series do you guys want to see make it out of this Round Robin alive and into print? If you guys are unfamiliar with the DC Round Robin voting, they have 16 titles. You vote. They go against one-on-one, so kind of March Madness style. So you have 8 on one side, 8 on the other. They win. They move forward to the next bracket until there is a winner, until there's a final four, and then it's just 2, and then obviously we pick a winner, and that we'll see print. We saw this last year. It was the first time they did it, and Robin's won, which is by Tim Seeley. This year, there are no Bat Family-related titles in there, so there is that to go forward with. But this year has a dope cast of titles. And this is my problem with DC. If you guys have been watching my channel for a minute now, you guys know that I've complained a lot about DC not taking chances on a lot of their other characters and how we simply just forget about them or we just don't see them involved in anything. So DC's kind of lack of exploration of these characters is really frustrating to me. And a lot of these titles, I wish they would just go ahead and print, or I'm why aren't they on a team or whatever? Why are we replacing teams and not using any of these characters? But anyway, let's get into it. The first matchup we have is going to be Hawkman and Hawkwoman, the challenging. So the pitch is Hawkman and Hawkwoman have never had children. They've known that for a fact. Then who is Hector Hull, the hot-headed razor-winged teen who claims to be their son? Can they trust their own memories or each other's? This is playing into the mythos of the reincarnation of Hawkman and Hawkwoman. They have a son. They don't know they have a son, so they're going to be figuring that out together. This looks like it's going to be setting up a great dynamic. The last time that I remember reading Hawkman was Robert Venditti, who did a great job. Before him, I believe Jeff Johns did a series. We've had some Hawkman in between, but those were the two most seminal. I like Hawkman. I really enjoy his character. So I'm looking forward to seeing this somehow be involved in the DC universe. That is going up against Wildcat 9 lives. So Wildcat spent 8 of his 9 lives showing the ropes to some of the DC universe's heaviest hitters, and he's got scared Knuckles and Reset Bones to prove it. But now he's only got one more life to go. How fearless would you go to be if you knew it was your last round in the ring? Okay, so basically this is the reincarnation of battling Jack Murdock, except he's on his last life this time. I'm kidding. But Wildcat is a character that I'm not familiar with, so am I looking forward to this? No. If you guys are more familiar with him in the comments, let me know. To me, Wildcat's on JSA, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so, I'm still reading that Jeff Johns Omnibus right now, so I'm looking forward to diving into that a little bit more and getting to know this character. Then we have the questions, grand solution. What happens when people from all walks of life are activated as faceless vigilantes, each forced to solve an alternate reality game where the stakes are life and death? That's the question. But does Rene Montoya have the solution? I like this. I like this a lot. So this is going to be another crime fiction. I really like Rene Montoya's character, so I'm really excited for this. I love the question. Obviously, Rene Montoya is a different incarnation of the original question. She's second up or third up at this point, I believe. I believe she's either second or third. I'm looking forward to this. I like this. I happen to like her character, and I happen to really enjoy crime fiction as a genre. So I think that sometimes we get lost in grittiness into the main DC universe. I think it's lacking that. They try to push all of their gritty content or more Elseworlds. More Black Label. With the exception of Swamp Thing, but I'm looking forward to this. I hope that this gets in print. And then we have that going against Constantine and the Demon Vacation from Hell, which is Arcane Guile meets Hellish Fury. John Constantine is forced to play host to Etrigan the Demon, and the pair embark on a deeply personal and potentially apocalyptic mission journeying back home to Liverpool. Constantine must confront ghosts of his past, and Etrigan isn't exactly his first choice for an ally. John Constantine likes to work alone, so I'm not surprised he doesn't like an ally. John Constantine, to me, should be more Vertigo-based, should be more, if they want to call it Black Label now, just push him over there. I don't know if he has a place in DC's like Omniverse right now, so I'm gonna leave that one out. They want to do a Black Label Constantine series again, go for it. Tom Taylor wrote a great one. Let him continue it, or let Cy Spurrier do more Constantine. Right? Just let Cy do it. I love Cy Spurrier's Constantine. And that is going against Suicide Squad Dark, a team of occult misfits and monsters assembled by none other than Amanda Waller and led by vampire Batman are forced into mind-melting suicide mission to assassinate Earth 13's League of Shadows. I don't care. I'm not the biggest Suicide Squad fan. I don't like Amanda Waller. I mean, no one likes Amanda Waller. And I'm kind of over DC's vampires. We have DC vs. Vampires. Before that, we've had Deceased. And DC's 3 is coming back. So do we need a Suicide Squad? No. That's going against Justice League Redacted. So Green Arrow has watched many heroes, the great, the good, the kind, be forever scarred by darkness. They swear to fight, rather than sit by and let any more of his friends fall to the festering abyss. He decides to create a Justice League Black Ops team of fighters who can survive a few more shadows, because as far as he's concerned, they may already be lost. Green Arrow's team of Nemesis, Killer Frost, Manhunter, Metamorpho, and Cheshire are needed now more than ever. Green Arrow is worried about what happens when you look through the abyss in the eye. When you look at the abyss in the eye. That goes double when Johnny Sorrow and Merlin team up. This to me sounds more like it could be Justice League Dark with that pitch where you're going to get into a little bit more magic-based characters. I don't know if this would be my... This to me sounds more of a suicide. It's almost like, what if Bendis's Leviathan actually had a decent pitch behind it? Kind of. I don't know. Not really looking forward to that one, but we have Firestorm, Fourth World Problems, which I'm excited for this one. I want this one to go far. When Ronnie Raymond and Jason Rusk, I think that's it, Rusk, make the startling discovery that Firestorm Matrix contains a spark of the life equation, Darkseid and his army turn their sights toward the teenage nuclear heroes, but can Ronnie and Jason put their differences aside and combine into Firestorm, or will Darkseid claim Matrix for himself in Apocalypse? So we have another Darkseid story, but we are getting for Firestorm, and I really like Firestorm. I love Ronnie Raymond. I think he is one of my more favorite characters in the DC universe, but he has been lost for years, so we can bring this character back. I cannot remember the last time Firestorm had an ongoing series, or even a mini-series, or even just appeared. So I'm kind of pushing for that. I kind of hate that it's going against another book that I really want to see come into print, and that is Kid Flash, The Speed of Fear. This is the Reverse Flash melds with Parallax in an unprecedented combination of the Speed Force and the fear-based yellow power ring to create a deadly speed ring. So, Green Lantern, or the Sinestro Corps, and the Speed Force kind of combined. Okay, so and they go to shatter Oa's central Green Lantern battery, a confused and isolated Kid Flash. So this is Wallace West must chase Thawne, not Thrawn, Thawne. I was just watching Rebels. Thawne across a variety of alien worlds to stop him and the Sinestro Corps while his own powers die because of Kid Flash's slow disconnection with the Speed Force. So this is gonna be Wallace West is gonna have to save the day now. In the ongoing Flash series, I don't think we haven't seen much of Wallace. I think the last time we saw him was in Teen Titans, right before Death Metal started. So what that means is, A, we have not seen this character in a while, and B, I think that it is necessary that we do start pushing other members of the Flash family, such as Impulse, such as Wallace, so that they can go along with Barry and Wally, because we are creating like that family dynamic around the Flash family, where we can live in a universe where we have both Barry and Wally West as the main speedsters. We can easily have Wallace West and Bart Allen kind of be the successors, maybe, but I think this would be a great character push for Wallace, especially in a time where we are trying to push more representation in comics, and this is a great character that deserves that attention as well. So I'm looking forward to this. Of course, it's going against like a book that I really want to see too. So I don't know. I'm gonna be going for Firestorm right there. Firestorm's gonna make it far in my bracket. I'm already telling you right now. Then we have Black Canary, When Canaries Cry. The pitch behind this is when Black Canary intercepts an intelligence operative trying to deliver a sensitive material on an encrypted disk, she finds herself plunged into the world of espionage. She contend with international consortium known as the Mysterium, With the help of a French spy, Dinah must stop this shadow organization from instigating war for their own profits. Cool, I guess. We're seeing Black Canary and Deathstroke, so I'm not jumping out the roof for this book. And this is going against Green Lantern, the light at the end of forever, which I like that name. That is a tough name. This has to be my favorite name so far. And this whole pitch is a dark, far future, a galaxy gripped by tyranny, when an elderly farmer in a backwater system is brutalized by the latest thugs with jetpacks and jackboots to call themselves lawmen. He remembers a forgotten past, an era of champions, a cadre of noble peacekeepers, long since vanished. So basically the Jedi. His name is, sure of it, John Stewart! Whatever happened to the Green Lantern Corps, and is it too late to reignite the light? So John Stewart is based. This is almost like Wonder Woman Dead Earth, but with John Stewart as like the main character protecting the world, or trying to keep the Jedi or keep the Green Lantern Corps alive. Which I like. I really like this one. If John Stewart can get his own solo series, that would be fantastic. Right? We've seen him in the Justice League. We've seen him leading his own book right now. But I really want to see his own solo series. That would be great. That would be great. DC Horror, and then we have, obviously I'm going to be voting that over Black Canary. Then we have DC Horror presents Ghost Tour from Hell, and a frantic mother begs for Madame Xander's help in finding her missing son. Last seen on a ghost tour with friends, Xander's reading reveals there is a nefarious being behind the disappearances in New Orleans. Enlisting the help of the demon Etrigan and Deadman, the trio quickly realize that they're on a ghost tour from hell and they're no match for those supernatural kidnappers. That sounds dope. That sounds really dope. I'm excited for that. That's going to be very sneaky. It's not going to win because it has the most obscure characters. But this is my point from the beginning. If DC has these great pitches, just take a chance on it. Just print it, man. Do it. Like, you could sell with this. I think you could sell with this. I get it, it's a business. You got to put Batman, you got to put the Trinity first. But this is like lore of the DC universe that gets lost, right? Or something that we should bring back. This almost reminds me of like the House of Secrets, like that title from the Silver Age. Didn't sell great, but they were some great stories. If anyone ever wants to go back and reread those are great. I'm excited for that. I really like this, because I'm into like kind of like that dark magic horror side of things. I think that's another genre that speaks to me. I loved Ron V's Justice League Dark. I love Tynan's Justice League Dark. So this, to me, is almost right up that alley. This is going against Animal Man, the Metamorphosis. So Buddy Baker, a.k.a. Animal Man, has serious problems. His home life is in shambles. His daughter's powers are awakening, and the world needs him. But he's stuck. He needs change. Soon Animal Man will enter a cocoon. But when the metamorphosis is complete, what will emerge? So we're basically starting over. We're hitting the reset button with Animal Man for new readers, who are not familiar with him. I'm not as familiar with him. I know Jeff Lemire did some seminal work, and I know Grant Morrison did some seminal work with Vertigo when they were writing it. So I really want to go back and read that. This to me looks dope. But I will be taking DC Horror Presents Ghost Tour from Hell over that. And then we have Green Lantern, The Birth of Conspiracy. In 1947, 3 events kindled America's fascination with UFOs, the Men in Black, flying saucer sightings, and the Roswell crash. 3 low-level government employees tasked with monitoring superheroes realized that one person was at all 3 events. The Green Lantern, Alan Scott. He hasn't been seen since, so we're going to be finding Alan Scott, seeing what he knows to solve this mystery. Sure, I guess. I'm not the biggest Alan Scott fan, but compared to the next pitch, I'm more excited about that book over this one. This is Captain Carrot and his friend Darkseid. So if Howard the Duck was a character in the DC universe, just kidding. The interdimensional space epic no one asked for. Darkseid is trying to eliminate the new god, but the extremely furious, get it? Furious. And in the captions, they wrote, "Yes, we hate it." So see, I hate that. Zoo Crew is determined to reach their long-time foretold Captain Carrot first before friendship ruins everything. Woo! I'm not impressed. Alright, next up we got Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow. Determined to find his place in a strange universe, Connor Kent / Superboy. So this is Connor, not John. It's the one from Teen Titans, or from the Titans TV show. He leaves Earth behind, but his journey of self-discovery brings him face-to-face with a group of freedom fighters who challenged not just everything Connor stands for, but what it means to bear the Superman crest. He is half Superman, half Lex Luthor, so that might come into play here with how he views things. I'm not the biggest Connor fan. I don't know. I like Connor, but I like him more on his own team. I don't think he's ever really done well. Again, I have to see the creative teams behind this. I don't think they are releasing them yet, like they did last year. Last year, they released the creative teams along with the pitches. This year, they're doing it a little different, maybe to hide bias. Who knows? And then this is going against Cyborg, Cyber God. So Cyborg has grown so powerful, he no longer needs to leave his cold metal lair. He fights a good fight, but will only virtually with Cyborg replicas. When the supervillain Gizmo and Clarion, the Witch Boy, mix magic and tech, they become powerful technomancers. Cyborg is joined by Beast Boy, heck yeah! Who tries to remind him of his true power, his human spirit. Cyborg must reconnect with his human side and face the world, or Gizmo will become the omnipotent, unchallenged cyber god, with Clarion will get what he always wanted, chaos and destruction. Cool. I'll probably go Cyborg over Superboy. I'm going to go Green Lantern over Captain Carrot. I'm going Ghost Tor from Hell over Animal Man, even though it's really close. I'm going John Stewart over Black Canary. I'm going Firestorm over Kid Flash. I'm so sorry. And then I am going Justice League Redacted over Suicide Squad Dark, even though I'm not too hype on either. And I'm going The Question over Constantine. Yeah, I'm going to go with The Question over Constantine. And then I'm going Hawkman and Hawkwoman over Wildcat. What do I actually want to see? I'm really excited for that Green Lantern. I'm really excited for Firestorm. And then the Ghost Tour from Hell. I think those would be my big three that I want to go forward. What do you guys think? Down below, let me know your thoughts. As always, thank you guys for checking out this video, and I encourage you to check out other content across our platforms, being Weekly Wrap-Up, which is every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's where Bryce and I discuss our weekly comic book reviews and discuss what we've read, what we're enjoying, what we're not liking, and just give our overall thoughts and opinions with the live chat. We have Creators Corner Show, which is our only other live show. That's where I interview a creator in the industry, and we chat about their projects, and it's a great time. We're going to be having Mark Waid on real soon, and then Muhammad Aswar, followed by Roy Thomas and Declan Shavli to round out April. May, we are kicking things off very heavy with Pepe Larraz and Anna Senti, so I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. And then you can find us always as Christ on Infinite Rants on Wednesdays with myself and Stephen Missing Link. And we also do archives together along with Michael for the Love of Comics, which drops every Friday. This video is going to be a cool little special dropping on YouTube and probably IGTV as well if it lets me. But thank you guys so much for your support. Hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you guys are most looking forward to as well. Thank you guys so much. Station!